has nothing to be ashamed about. This is a team that could win it all.
And Doc Rivers calling for a 20 here.
You know, each year, Jeff, we seem to be saying this. Blake Griffin just gets better and better every season. He finds a new area to improve upon.
Well, when you talk to anybody associated with the Clippers and you mention the words and the name Blake Griffin, what always comes back to you is that he is a first into the gym type of guy and a last out of the gym type of guy. He's willing to put the work in.
Wide open for three. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for another possession. Smart adjustment for the shot and gets it to go.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested two-point shot.
Wall shot from downtown won't go. To Pierce. Throws it down the rim. The assist from Los Angeles leading Washington by a score of 15-13. To Wall. Passes it right back. Wall fires for three with one on the clock. The perfect dish. Slams it home for two.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
There's the perfect pick. Fires from downtown. And he just fires it up in the final seconds. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. The Wizards down by 4. Stay tuned for more Monday Night NBA presented by ESPN after this short break. Second quarter set to begin. This one a close one. This is exactly what we expected, two evenly matched teams.
This has just been a well-played first quarter. I just really like what I'm seeing by both teams.
Morris, it's good. A two-pointer. Washington's shooting 46% from the field here tonight.
Pound the offensive board. Get extra possession. Great job in the pursuit of the basketball and then finishing at the rim.
To Crawford. Curling in. You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he can say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game. He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
It's good. And it's a 4-point lead for Los Angeles.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and
alley-oop. Oh, what a play.
Simple. Catch, jump, dunk.
Number 7, Ramon Sessions.
Green on the drive. Has to adjust. Nicely done. LA's leading Washington by a score of 23-19. Sessions on the drive at the rim. There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. And Ramon Sessions will go to the free throw line. He's shooting 76% on the season.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled just to get the ball up into the rim was a great achievement.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Hall bringing it up. Jordan's looking to operate from down low. Feeds it right back to Jordan. He's averaging 2 blocked shots per game this season. pass to the corner. Sessions fires away deep in the corner. Sessions is not able to hit the three.
That's just too early. You can't take that type of shot and expect to make up ground in this league.
Number 32, Blake Griffin.
Beal. Fires the three with 2 left on the 24. Griffin bringing it up here, and the pass intercepted by Sessions. Adjusting on the shot. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. And Manet will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go in the second.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
First free throw, good.
Boy, when you play Washington, you've got to be ready for one of the best backcourts in the NBA. As a coach, Jeff, how do you handle Wall and Bradley Beal?
A perfect fit together for the Wizards. You talk about Bradley Beal's jump shooting playing off John Wall's terrific speed and penetration. And then Beal's a good rebounder, and he too is an excellent defender. So they've got it covered at the offensive end and at the defensive end.
Beal for three. Off the mark from downtown.
Quite simply, they have not found their touch from long range. A really tough start to this game.
From the corner, a three-pointer, and John Wall with a nice look from downtown. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Paul the jumper. Misfires.
In the second quarter.
Wall, the whistle, and a foul called against Jordan. Picks up his first personal. And John Wall will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Oh, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
For the Washington Wizards.
And John Wall with 8 points.
Subbing in for the Clippers. Number 8, Jeff Green.
Paul on the drive. Soft touch gets the roll.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
To Thornton. He's got 2 assists in this contest. Bang!
He's a special player because he can create something out of nothing late in the shot clock. Here, well defended, jump shot, but he still has the ability to put it in the basket.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. And he throws it down.
Everybody clap your hands.
Wall on the drive. At the buzzer. Count it. It's good. First half comes to an end. The score is tied. We'll have more Monday Night NBA on ESPN and EA Sports after this halftime break. Welcome back to the Verizon Center for the second half of this game. If you're just joining us, along with me is Jeff Van Gundy. I'm Mike Breen. Washington's going to be very happy with their situation. Game tied at halftime as we get set to start the third quarter.
What do we look for now in the second half?
Well played half by both teams. I like the offensive execution, the sharing of the basketball, and most importantly, they were making their shots. Continue to do that in half number 2.
Dudley, bang, three-pointer. And that's the 7th three-pointer for the Wizards.
Basketball is a game of runs. This game has been no exception. It's been back and forth, and it's giving the fans the kind of up and down, back and forth action that keeps them interested.
Jordan's backing down in the low post. To Paul. He's averaging 9 assists per game this season. Pass to the corner. Griffin fires with 2 on the clock from downtown.
The assist from number 3.
Well, clearly last year, Jeff, a coming out party for John Wall. You can see the improvement and the confidence in this young man.
Well, absolutely. He has improved, and Mike, the biggest improvement is he's helping his team win now. You're never going to be able to display all of your talents and skills in the NBA. You've got to learn to share. And I thought Wall last year did a great job of doing what he does best, but sharing with others.
Puts it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
To Beal. Beal from three-point territory. Won't go from downtown. To Redick. Redick fires yet again. Able to knock it down. And it's a 6-point lead for LA.
As this game moves along, you can see the rhythm that they're establishing offensively, scoring at will here in the second half.
Careless ball handling. In the paint, that's a 2. Los Angeles is shooting 72% from the field.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Los Angeles leading Washington by a score of 44-39. Oh, what a steal from John Wall. To Porter. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. Misses from downtown.
To close a game out, you've got to execute, create open shots, but most importantly, knock those shots in.
Puts it in. LA's 3 for 8 from three-point territory.
Excellent balance, beautiful release, knocked it in.
Dudley jump shot. Can't hit from three-point range. Paul goes to the goal.
And the defense gives up another easy basket. Jeff, they need a timeout, right?
I don't get it. Does he think these timeouts carry over to the next game? Why is he saving them right here? They're taking a run on from the opponent that is just overwhelming. If you don't call them here, the game is going to get out of hand.
Paul walks it across. Pass to the corner for 3 off the catch and shoot. The Clippers with control on the rebound. To Jordan. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. And Jared Dudley with his hand up, able to change the shot.
Hey, give it up and then you'll get it back for a better quality attempt later in the possession. You've got to play team offense.
To Wall. He's averaging 10 assists per game this season.
And there you go. They finally called timeout.
I guess I've coached before. They're finally listening to me. They're calling a timeout. It's necessary. Use your timeouts wisely.
Ball into the front court. To the basket. Won't go.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot.
Pass to the top of the key. Wall from beyond the arc. The Wizards with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Oubre. Shot blocked by Green. A 3-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. To Wall. Wall for three with another shot. And he just flips it up as time winds down. And that'll do it. 3 quarters complete. The Wizards. 4th quarter set to begin. Boy, this one is anybody's game right now, Jeff.
I'm here sitting and I'm nervous. It is such a hotly contested game. One play could make the difference between winning and losing. Let's see which players can withstand this type of heat and pressure.
Nobody near him. Takes the 3. Rebound corralled by Baamute. Kicks it out to the corner. Nice ball movement to the rim. And Marcin Gortat with a hand up to alter that shot.
Sometimes all it takes is one more pass, one more drive, one more screen to create a better quality shot.
Crawford coming across. Moving the ball around beautifully. Redick. 2-pointer won't go.
Closing out defensively is the most important aspect of team defense. Great contest.
Strong to the goal. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against Baamute. That's his second foul. Washington's shooting 83% from the line.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
Substitutions.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Number 3.
Washington's leading Los Angeles by a score of 50-49. To Griffin. The jump hook. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Puts it back up and in on the follow from Chris Paul. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
What a great back-and-forth game we've been watching here today, Mike. It's getting hard to keep count of all the lead changes.
The assist from number 2.
Paul into the front court. Paul firing again. Gortat the rebound. Kicks it out to the perimeter. Beal fires away for 2. Beal's attempt won't go. To Redick. J.J. Redick with 12 points and 2 rebounds.
The assist from number 3. Chris Paul.
Oh, quick move. Gets inside. Oh, makes the nice adjustment, but it just won't fall. On the drive. Oh, what a pretty shot from Chris Paul.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Sends it to the corner. Morris against Griffin. Oh, he turns it over.
What was he thinking on that play? Who was he trying to pass to?
Ball loose again and goes out of bounds. Coach is going to make some changes on the floor. Redick moves around the defender. Gets inside. Oh, what a finish.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Dudley's unable to hit from beyond the three-point arc.
That's tremendous offensive execution, but you can't miss wide open shots late in the second half of a close game.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Hall against Wall. To Griffin. Blake Griffin with 11 points and 1. Puts it in, plus the foul.
That's an inexcusable play. You do not foul softly. You have to foul hard and prevent the basket. To give up a basket and a free throw, that's bad.
To Wall. Nobody near him from Wall. Bang! Quick jumper from John Wall.
You need guys late in games to finish off games that will do multiple things. Help, rotate, and finally close out and Can't leave people wide open.
An effective drop step. Lets it go. Off the mark. To Dudley. Fires for three. Misfires from beyond the arc.
You have to make the defense work. That shot bailed the defense out. You gave them a possession off instead of making them work each and every time down the court to defend you.
Kicks it out to the corner. From way downtown. Unable to hit the three. Terrific feed. Throws it down. What a play.
A look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Porter. Morris is looking to do damage in the paint. Three-pointer. No good from downtown.
Some might question that shot right there. I like that shot. You have a great player who's a great shooter. I like the creativity.
Bang! Huge three-pointer.
Three ball. Corner pocket.
Number 3, Chris Paul.
Wall against Paul for three.
Yeah, what we got here is, I mean, you really need to put your ear up on this right here. Understand. I mean, it's really good, though. You do what you do. We do what we do.
It's all good, no more things misunderstood. So don't be salty when I see you in the hood. It's all good, girl, I see you doing good. Got your job, got your man on your crib, you cooking good. Got my wifey, got my life, doing shows in Hollywood. And they like it and they feel it, that's the ice and that is priceless. And the connection is timeless, it is worth more than a diamond. You'll feel it more when I rhyme it. Memories stored in your mind that lifts me up more in the sky. When I look more in your eye, now I'm on top of the jungle. Whoop out the roar like a lion. Straight ignoring the violence, exploring the science. The hip hop, I can't stop, I won't stop, I'm gon' pop, won't stop. So get out my way or you get to the ground. Cause I'm on my way to the tip-top. Bizarre rhyme like far side and get dropped. Soul food is music, potatoes and hip-hop.
Stepping off the curb here. Mad at the world, I gotta serve something bigger. Like I was putting in the work, but couldn't churn this butter. Hey, open for comment, now I'm humbly with her again. Say,
Welcome to Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. It's a Noche Latina special as we get set for this matchup for an East versus West clash between the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavs coming off an impressive win in their previous game against Golden State. Jeff, they just couldn't miss from long distance.
Say it with me, Mike. Come on. It's a make or miss league. You know it. They did it. They made it from the three. And when you have the three-pointer going, I don't care who you are, you're tough to beat.
Jeff, remember when our buddy Mark was coaching the Warriors and he called Curry and Thompson the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game? We mocked them back then, but he might be right.
Yeah, I said, there goes that fool talking again. But hey, the fool was right. The Splash Brothers are the absolute best shooting backcourt of all time. Mark Jackson got it right.
Thompson nails it from downtown. He scored 14 points in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Warriors coming off a tough loss in their previous game against Cleveland. Jeff, what turned your stomach the most?
Do they not know the league has changed? You can make great effort in this league and still be a count late, closing to the three-point line to contest that last rotation and the three-point shot. Great teams make you pay. That's exactly what happened. They did not make that last closeout. Their opponent knocked in the three, and they got the well-deserved loss.
Cleveland's leading Golden State by a score of 6-3. Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record, 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. When you look back at the 9 3-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so pure in that quarter. I wish I was there to enjoy it with the Oracle crowd.
Three-pointer won't go.
If this is what you're paid to do, make shots, then be a shot maker. When your opportunities arise, knock it in.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Puts it up wide open for three. And Stephen Curry with the play from way downtown. He scored 4 3-pointers in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Not able to hit.
Could we pass the ball more than once, please, before we shoot? Is that too much to ask?
Iguodala for 2. And a nice finish at the basket.
4-2.
Cleveland's leading Golden State by a score of 10-8. Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This pass. Oh, he crushes him. What a dunk from LeBron James.
The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
Jeff, remember we were talking about Klay Thompson's 37 points in the single quarter? Imagine if there was a three-point line when George Gervin was playing. How many would he have scored on a given night?
Yeah, and I think George Gervin has a legitimate beat, Mike. He said, hey, I scored the 33 points without the benefit of the three-point line. It makes you think, do all these records need to have an asterisk next to them? When you talk about the three-point line, the scoring leaders, all of these things to me have been changed and will continue to change because of the impact of the three-point shot.
Iguodala against James. Oh, nice rejection by Thompson. Whistle blows, it's a foul. And Andre Iguodala will go to the line. He's shooting 61% from the line on the season. Nope, first free throw won't go. And misses the second as well. 4 minutes gone by in the first. Golden State's down by 2. Can't get the layup to fall.
Hey, that's good offense right there. But if they don't convert those easy shots, their lead will evaporate.
Curry fires for 3. And Stephen Curry with a bucket from downtown. He scored 4 3-pointers in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Puts it up. Good finish inside.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Curry fires it up again from 3. And Stephen Curry with the jumper. Puts it in.
You're in tight quarters when you're behind the 3 in the corner. Good job keeping his feet in bounds, rising up, and making the 3.
James for 2. Puts it up. And James with the bucket. Curry. First quarter complete. The Warriors up by 3. We'll have more Monday Night NBA on ESPN after this break.
Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jeff, is it good offense or bad defense?
Both. The offense is superior right now, Mike. The shot making, the passing, the ball movement. But the defense, my goodness, was it bad. You've got to close out harder than that and take away the open shot.
Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed on how many things he does for this team, Jeff.
You can make a strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you factor in his defensive ability. He is so improved defensively from when he first came into the league to now. He can guard point guards. We've seen him match up in the playoffs with Chris Paul. You can see him taking threes. He can lock down twos. I don't think Klay Thompson will ever get his just due because defense is far too often overlooked.
Curry jump shot. Love the rebound.
He's averaging 9 boards per game this season.
We're seeing a lot of action around the basket. Full body blockouts, up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
Knocks down the shot. Cleveland shooting 58% from the field.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy who can rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best of all time at the outlet pass.
Iguodala from downtown. Iguodala's jumper for 3. Won't go. Adjusts. Quick rebound by Barbosa.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
Green against James. Looking to Curry, and he puts it down.
This is the type of action we've grown accustomed to in the NBA. This back and forth where the lead change often throughout the game. This is exactly the type of exhilarating basketball that I would pay to see.
Jeffrey spoke earlier about Klay Thompson being underrated. Reminds you a little bit like Scottie Pippen playing under the shadow of Jordan, or James Worthy under the shadow of Magic.
Are you kidding, Mike? Did you just compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson? Is that what just happened here? Are you kidding me?
He's one of the best shooters we've ever seen. Why not?
Hey, message to Mike. They dominated over a long period of time. Stop the nonsense.
Fights through traffic and finishes strong. You always talk about sacrifice, vital for team success. Andre Iguodala was typical of that last year for Golden State. What a pleasure to watch him perform so well on the biggest stage and get his first championship.
It was, and his sacrifice, and Steve Kerr has said this over and over again, Iguodala's sacrifice was the first step on them becoming this championship caliber team. I'm very happy for Iguodala.
Through all the traffic and throws it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Iguodala's looking to set up in the paint. Three-point attempt. Love the rebound. jumper. Nice touch at the basket.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Throws it down. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay. James, it's good. Three-pointer. Green against James. So, end of the first half, and we're all tied up. Stay with us for more. Welcome back to the Oracle Arena for the second half, which is just about underway. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Golden State's involved in yet another nip-and-tuck game. But, Jeff, they've got to be pleased with what took place.
Yeah, they've been very good in close games. Close games have served them well. Some teams crack under the pressure. Some teams excel under the pressure. Let's see what they do in this second half.
And Stephen Curry with a pretty shot from three. He's got 15 points in this game.
And that is what he is known for. The ability to consistently hit the long-range three. He's a threat once he crosses half court.
Irving for two, shoots away, gets it to go. Cleveland's shooting 56% from the field. This season, a huge season for Draymond Green. He was so versatile last year, now has the big contract. Perhaps feels a little pressure that he's got to perform this year.
Money Green is my new nickname for him, Mike. But he deserved it. He earned it. His play, his versatility, his competitive juice had such a huge impact on the Warriors winning. And I don't think there has to be anything to change for his formula of success. He should not feel more pressure to score, just continue to do his job and do it at a very, very high level.
Golden State's leading Cleveland by a score of 37-36. Love fires. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for another possession. Nice finish around the rim.
This has turned out to be one of the better games of the season, Mike. They're really getting after each other on both sides of the floor.
Curry against Irving from three-point land. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Irving on the drive. Can't lay it home.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Knocks down the jumper. Golden State shooting 50% from downtown tonight.
And fans from this team must be experiencing deja vu. Why am I speaking French? I don't know, but I am. So seeing how well their team has shot the three, it's just like the last game.
Curry fires yet another three-pointer. And Stephen Curry with a nice look from downtown. He scored 7 three-pointers in this game. Some lights-out shooting.
Nothing prettier than the spot-up three-point shot. That one was dead center right from the start.
James fires away, knocks it down for 2. And LeBron James with 14 points.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Here's the screen, and now he moves around the defender.
And the run continues, Jeff. Boy, it's getting uncomfortable. Why haven't they called timeout?
Mike, I don't like to second guess, but I'm surprised they haven't called a timeout right here. I know some coaches like to let their players play through the swings of the game, but right here, a timeout is warranted.
Curry for 3, off balance. Won't go from outside the arc. Stephen Curry 7 for 14 from outside. Bogut the rebound.
He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. Thompson from downtown with 2.
Boy, oh boy, they finally call a timeout. They were long overdue for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally calling a timeout. I'm glad you finally listened to the Jefferino. My goodness, what took you so long?
Substitutions. Moves into the front court. Nice move into the paint. Puts it up. Nails it. That's a 2-pointer.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Thompson jump shot. Hits the shot. 4-2. Irving brings it across. He's switching gears. Irving hits for 2. 2 points. Final seconds. Third quarter in the books. Golden State up by 6. We'll be right as we head to the fourth quarter. The question is, can anyone here make a stop?
Well, it's going to come down to that, Mike. Both teams in this up and down free-flowing game, the first team to get consecutive stops will have a chance to gain separation.
James the jumper. And that's his 5th rebound of the game. Curry for 3 with another shot. And Stephen Curry with the play from way downtown. He's been tremendous with 8 3-pointers in this matchup.
The great three-point shooters find ways to get separation and get three-point shots off, and he is knocking them down at a high rate.
Shumpert. The Cavaliers with control on the rebound. Swats that away. Bogut's looking for position in the paint. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Golden State's leading Cleveland by a score of 53-44. Wide open for 3. Irving's long-range jumper won't go.
It's just been one of those nights. Good open shots that have gone missed. It's a make or miss league. Unfortunately, tonight, they've missed.
Oh, excellent screen. Curry fires with the clock winding down. Misses it, and the lead still in single figures.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
There's the double team. From downtown. Can't hit from way outside. Swats that one away.
Are you kidding me? That's the way to protect the basket.
Puts it up for 3. Great offensive rebound. Takes the 3. Can't connect from long range.
Could we pass the ball more than once, please, before we shoot? Is that too much to ask?
To the basket. Flips it up. Shot won't go.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Irving on the drive, puts it down.
In close games, you cannot allow the dribble to break you down and get right to the basket.
Oh, huge three from Stephen Curry. Whistle blows, timeout. The Cavs down by 8.
Hey, this is not an insurmountable lead right now. You take a timeout, you get the ball in, you run something quick, and you go at the basket. Try to get to the free throw line or get a layup. And then just defend unless the ball goes into a bad free throw shooter's hand. Then you foul. But other than that, you're going to have to get multiple stops and then get out in transition.
He accelerates inside. Oh, nice touch from Kyrie Irving.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Attempt for three. No good.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
Oh, what a play.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Curry has the double team. Hits the three.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the three to drop.
Puts it up for two. Nails it.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense, one out.
Puts it in. A three-pointer again from Stephen Curry. As we wind down the fourth, there's a timeout.
Coming out of a timeout in the last minute of the game, many teams would give up in this situation. No, what you have to do is get a quick three. When you knock that in, immediately...
Oh, what a shot! Nobody near him for three. Curry shot from behind the arc. Won't go. Wide open from downtown. Irving's off the mark from three-point land. Whistle blows, that's a foul, and they call it intentional.
When you're down late in the fourth quarter of a game, you have to gamble and try to create some havoc. Here they
knocks down a huge three.
Sweet stroke, sweet result. 3-point.
The assist from number 18, Anderson Varejao.
Fires away. Second chance opportunity on the offensive rebound. Curry has the double team close in. There's the whistle. They had to stop the clock, so they give the foul. And he hits the first free throw. Oh, he misses the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. Wide open for that three. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he throws it down. From three-point land. Strong on the offensive glass. Fires for three. And this contest is over. The final score is 66-60. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.